evening, everybody. How are we tonight? It's one of those days when I haven't got a clue what we're going to talk about. So it's up to Andy to run the show tonight. Hello, Andy. How you doing? And Ed, are you ready? Here he is. Hello.
Oh, no.
That's all of my energy used up, so that's me done for tonight. Bye-bye, everyone.
And he's spent. He's gone. There we go. Right.
How are we all? Are we okay?
I'm shattered. He's shattered. You're shattered. It's all good.
You know, I could see that we had 2 viewers watching right at the start, and I didn't even need to check to see who they were. Hello, Ben. How are you doing? Martin, hope you're well. Hello, Dave. Dave's with us as well.
Hey.
And now we've got a Joe, too.
And you're...
Around their time. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about biscuits and the Premier Inn. You know what? I've got an even better idea.
Dave?
Let's not.
Dave and his penchant for
No.
cable tying... Sorry, yeah, Dave and his penchant for cable tying cholesterol to lampposts.
That's a little in-joke for anyone who's watching the...
Is it actually possible? Can you cable tie cholesterol?
Perhaps if it's at minus 273 degrees Kelvin or something, I don't know.
I suppose it depends whose cholesterol it is. I dare say that I'm carrying enough that it could be cable tied if you were to, solidify it. What have you been doing to poor David? David. Nothing.
Before, we assure you. Scientifically tested. It's fine.
How are we all? Are we all okay? Are we ready for another round of Cosmic Council?
Aye. It's light outside though. It's a bit weird.
I know.
It's got.
I don't get it. It's not. It don't make any sense to me. Not at all. Oh, it was a flag. The colour of cholesterol. Flag. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right then. Fine. Don't mention diecast. Oh well, it's gonna be a very short episode then.
Oopsie. Yeah. No, definitely got diecast actually. Yeah.
Well, I've got no toy news planned. Ed will be very pleased to hear. I've not really got any topics of conversation planned, but I know that Andy's got an idea for something. So it's up to you if you want to dive straight into it, or if the chat wants to throw some suggestions at us. That would be lovely. That would be very, very lovely. Cool. And the Premier Inn and biscuits and cholesterol is probably not gonna be it.
No. What was my idea then? So my idea related to games and toys, basically, as I recall.
Now, I took it as meaning video games. Is that right?
Yes, correct. Yes, video games. Yes, because given that video games have sort of taken over the world as we know it, we don't seem to get, and everyone's going to correct me at this point, obviously, but that's kind of what I'm here for. Everyone's going to correct me massively, but I mean, I get that we get quite a lot of sort of figurine type toy. We get some Resident Evil stuff, don't we? And things like that. But then that's also been movies now, so it's become not just a game topic and the game title, if you like. So I was thinking of I've just literally dipped my fingers back in the Subnautica pond, for example. No Subnautica things that I can think of. Pond. It's a sea. I mean,
it's a very big pond, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes. But you are actually on a little sort of Caldera-esque kind of area, so it is somewhat limited. But it just occurs to me, that how many games are there out there that we'd like to have seen toys for that we never got, basically. So I remember we had a chat once many moons ago about StarCraft, and you told me that there had been StarCraft toys, but probably not massively mainstream ones.
That's right, yeah. They're more, not diecast, but resin models. They're more like resin models for those.
And I've never seen them. I don't think I've ever actually gone looking, but actually not on the eBay likes, but I've never seen them at toy fairs.
No.
Ever. So given that video games are like modern day cartoons were for kids, because a lot of kids play a lot of video games and maybe don't take all their media from one source, like a BBC on a morning on a Saturday. they're not getting that. They're not getting that constant sort of across the board kind of cartoon exposure, which would tie into toys as well, of course. So I'm just sort of thinking, why don't we see more toy lines that are derived from video games? Because you think you would, and I can think of Jar Jar Street Fighter, and a few of the sort of the sort of the figure based things. Obviously, Dave's favourite stuff with the loincloths and all that good stuff. That there are clearly a lot of action figures being produced. I know that Fortnite's had action figures, so they would have been rude not to. But after that, I was starting to run a bit dry in terms of
How about? I mean, you'd have thought by now they'd have done like maybe action figures and stuff like that. For games like Mario.
Well, they have.
Okay. But
and Legend of Zelda and Donkey Kong and Sonic the Hedgehog.
But again, it's interesting, isn't it? Because all of those have also had films.
Yeah, Tomb Raider. I think anything that's big enough and popular enough to spawn a movie or a TV show, it will have had action figures of some kind. And even some that aren't big enough, but I think could make good movies, so such as the BioShock franchise. I could see that being a good film. Dead Space, I could see that making a good film. And they have made figures of those. NECA have done figures of those.
See, like elite spaceships. I want elite spaceships. No one does elite spaceships. I want spaceships from Elite.
3D printer go brrr.
Yeah, exactly. 3D printer go brrr is right. But that again, and I wonder if that's the reason.
Did.
Is it because the sort of more mature games that aren't as blatantly aimed at kids who are the obvious target for toys, do they actually know that people are going to 3D print them these days, so they just don't bother? I don't know.
I mean, there was. I mean, what's that?
Krusty is working his. I was going to say his. I don't know if it's he. I believe it's he. He's working his way through the back council of the Cosmic Council, and he's up to an episode beginning where Andy appears to be doing an Eagle Moss auction on eBay, and Ed looks like a flump with his bobble hat on.
That's my
Flumptastic.
That's my Mike Nesmith signature bobble hat. Is that?
I appreciate the views, though. Thank you very much, Krusty. If there's another name that you want me to call you, I'm more than happy to. If not, I'll stick with Krusty.
There were.
Lots of Minecraft tat. Yes, there are.
Yes,
lots of
very
I mean, there was a short-lived line of figures for Fortnite.
Yeah, there was Overwatch figures.
Resident Evil. Well, actually, to be fair, Resident Evil were more collectible figures, right? Didn't they do something that? Were it the Movie Maniacs line or something they did do?
I don't think they've ever done it. NECA have had it.
Were it NECA that did it?
NECA had it, but before then, Toy Biz made them.
And then Silent Hill. They did a few figures for Silent Hill.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course they have. Pyramid Head and the Nurse. Yeah, of course they have. Yeah. They even did the rabbit plush. I've had that in. Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's a game. They've done figures for that.
You see, and this is I suppose this is the issue, isn't it? It's like how many just games get toy lines though? Because obviously what we're talking about here are ones that have been, franchised in the round, and they've had cartoons and movies as well, and therefore, obviously, someone's taken them and really licensed them hard.
Arguably, though, the toys for a lot of them have been made before there's been a film. So the Resident Evil figures by Toy Biz came out before there was a film. The Silent Hill ones, you could argue that there's never been a film based on Silent Hill because those films are not like the video games, are they? Speaking of, complete sidestep, but has anyone seen the trailer for the new Resident Evil film?
No, actually.
There's a new Resident Evil film coming out. No mention of Capcom.
There's always a new Resident Evil film.
It just looks like a bog standard horror film. It looks like a proper horror film, but it's got nothing in it that resembles anything to do with Resident Evil. No virus, no
Interesting.
no liquor, no nemesis. There's nothing in it that looks like it's Resident Evil.
Is it simply a film about evil that happens to be resident somewhere?
Possibly, possibly. Yet Mortal Kombat has had figure lines long before there was a film. Although there was that '94 film, wasn't there?
And a TV series as well.
Mortal Kombat, the TV series.
Oh yes, it did.
Oh, I'm learning.
Way back in the day. That was a Channel 4 late night special. That one, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
collecting
very hard.
Daves. We
Yeah.
are collecting Daves. Yeah. There's another one who's not here right now, but yeah.
Yeah, many days.
Duke Nukem. Yes, Duke Nukem did get action figures.
Did it?
Has there ever been a leather suit Larry?
Probably.
Prototype did get a figure, yes. Yeah, I think I've got one of those somewhere at the shop, actually.
You see,
Yes, I do have Silent Hill figures in the shop. I realise that.
the don't, but the could. You see, perhaps there's a market there for figures based on the Red Dead Redemption games.
I
You know,
don't.
like, you know, John Marston and your cowboy characters from Red Dead Redemption. You know, maybe they could do
Street Fighter G.I. Joe is a thing indeed, yeah.
figures for that. But no, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm really a bit of a loss with this subject because it's like I'm not that up on modern gaming, past the Marios and stuff and things like that.
Has there ever been a Jet Set Willy action figure?
No, there hasn't. No,
Because even Dave would have one of those in his collection.
but the thing is, I mean,
a line like Nima would do it. So you could have little Reptons and stuff and Lemmings. And...
Oh, are you counting Nima? If we're counting unofficial things and third-party type things, then yes, there's been Red Dead Redemption figures.
Oh, right, okay.
Why
Again,
would it then?
well, no.
Lots and lots of companies. VTS Toys, Lim Toys.
right,
Right.
but not officially licensed. stuff.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But Andy
Right.
just opened the door by mentioning Nima.
Yeah.
DS
I don't
Toys.
know. I mean, it's. I mean, the thing is, it's. Would. I mean, I'm just going to take the example of the Fortnite, the short-lived Fortnite figures. Yeah.
Were they short-lived?
There were a few years, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, they're not going anymore, are they? The game has outlasted the figures.
Well,
Barely.
yeah.
Possibly. I think it's on it.
So it's like maybe they haven't continued with them because they weren't as popular with the demographic age range of the people playing Fortnite. Yeah, sort of your figures for Resident Evils or your Silent Hills, things like that. Your Marios, they have the benefit of being like a catch-all for your previous generation of gamers.
They might come into their own later.
Maybe so, but the thing is, I mean, like I say, the trend is, I suppose, because online multiplayer gaming, such as it is now, there's no real necessity or push for those people playing those games to warrant wanting to make or themselves go out and buy those figures. Yeah.
Apparently,
I agree. And certainly my son, as much as he loved Fortnite, never showed any inkling of being interested in any toys in it.
Yeah, my son were the same. Yeah, my son were also the same. I mean, I broached the subject to him. I said, look, have you seen these figures? And he was just like, nah. Nah.
I
Shrug of
don't know
shoulders.
how accurate this is, but according to Google's AI, Lego does have some Fortnite sets due out next month. Jazzwares are known for making the 4-inch line, and it's still in production. And later this year, there's supposed to be some coming from. It says manufacturers like NECA.
Right.
I don't know how accurate it is, though. Obviously, it's AI, and it'll be drawing from all
I mean,
sorts of places.
Fortnite is an interesting one because I mean there are like a gazillion skins that are available for purchase, which means there are a gazillion characters you could configure of. Many of which are licensed, of course, already from other genres, but others are Fortnite.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose you could argue. I mean, they're not done in the exact same style, but you could argue. Yes, I have a Fortnite figure because I've got a Darth Vader figure, and Darth Vader appears in Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong; it's a very, very, very tenuous connection. But I mean, the thing where I mean, I know you mentioned Lego there. I don't know whether or not we're opening it up for that, or whether we're just keeping it to specifically action figures. But if you're opening up slightly with that. Again, it's not made anymore, but there could be an option, an argument made for Disney Infinity and the little figurines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know, I mean, I know they were kind of essential to the actual gameplay itself, but they also doubled up as collectibles. You know, because some of them were actually quite nicely sculpted and made good display pieces.
The Red Dead ones that I mentioned, Krusty or Dave, it's the 1/6 scale collector's figures as opposed to kids' toys. I mean, we've had the discussion before, haven't we, as to what's a toy and what isn't a toy. I suppose if you're loaded enough, then you can get it for your kid to play with, but it's not really the intended market. And a third-party one, it probably certainly wouldn't stand up to any real playtime. Mario, hello, how are you? We were just talking about it, Mario.
That Mario.
Not figures, but Fortnite Funkos. Of course, yeah. That was quite a big line. Going back to Fortnite, when I did search that, something came up at the side. It's a link to a YouTube video. So as of the 6th of February 2024, a video went up on YouTube talking about the Fortnite series of toys, series 25 of that series of figures. They released quite a lot, obviously.
Yeah, they were in the stores quite a while, definitely, I think. But as I say, just never saw anyone buy any. But
Ooh, Dave would like some Streets of Rage figures. Yeah.
I mean, perhaps. I mean, probably that's just my misinformation. Then probably the reason why I figured being short-lived was just that I'd just not seen them. They'd not appeared on my radar or anywhere on my social feeds
I've seen them in Sainsbury's. I mean, they're on the shelf in Sainsbury's. They were quite mainstream.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I could be completely wrong, Ed, but I would guess that because they're made by a toy company aiming at kids, they won't show up in the places that you and I would normally look.
That's a fair comment, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'll go with that.
I have a Rocket Raccoon Disney Infinity figure. I like it. Again, they're more like little statues, aren't they? The Disney things.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's no articulation on them or anything like that.
I mean,
they are
on the shelf.
Yeah, I do like. They are uniquely sculpted, and they are nice. I mean, we've still got we've got a bloody tub full of them downstairs. Yeah. And every now and again, I mean, actually, no, something. Maybe I could do that this Sunday. Maybe I could do a live stream playing Disney Infinity. But I don't know if does Disney Infinity still work.
I don't know if it still works, but I know that they withdrew support from it. They closed it. So whether or not you can play the bog standard game offline, I don't know.
Yeah.
You might have to look that one up, otherwise it'll be a very short stream.
Yeah. So I mean, I suppose because like you get your playable characters.
Mm-hmm.
You then get your main game box, if you will, that you put on there.
Yeah, toy box. Yeah.
So I would assume that would still play. Maybe I would assume probably it's just the like the online multiplayer thing that they've withdrawn.
Yeah. You know what always baffled me about them, and I thought it. I think the first one that did it was Skylanders.
Yeah, Skylanders. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember walking into Game back when Dewsbury had Game, and seeing them on the shelf, and in that moment, I thought they were great. I thought they looked really nice. They were cheap enough. They were like 10 or 12 quid, for a packaged collectible that wasn't blind boxed, so you could just put it out as it was. So, nice detail, good characterizations on the monsters and everything. And I remember looking at it at the time, and I was like, "Oh shit!" When Nintendo see these, they're going to make a fortune out of Pokemon ones.
And they didn't do it.
And they could do either glitter or metallic ones, and they're your shinies. And I was just like, this is the day that I first saw them, and to this day they still haven't done it. And I'm like, what? They have done Amiibo. They came up with the Amiibo idea, didn't they? And they have done Pokemon ones that you can use in like the Smash Brothers games and stuff like that. But they've never done a Pokemon game where you need the Pokemon Amiibos. And it blows my mind that a company that big isn't going to do that, because they go nuts for it.
And I mean, to be fair, that could be a whole nother subject for a stream, because there's lots of decisions that Nintendo make that make you just think, what? What?
Can you imagine how many of those would get shoplifted in 5 seconds flat? I mean, oh my god!
Yeah, they need to go in cabinets, won't they?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like, you can imagine the kind of like the board meetings at Nintendo, can't you? Saying, right, we've got these fantastic ideas. This is what we're going to do. Blah blah. Someone goes, have we to do another Mario game? Yeah, go on, then, let's do another Mario game.
You say that, but look how infrequent it is that we actually get a Mario game. We've still not had a sequel to Mario Odyssey.
I don't know. I mean, isn't there a new Mario Kart?
That came out with the launch of Switch 2.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, the previous one went all the way back to the Wii U.
Yes.
Came out on the Wii U, and then you got
Mario Kart 8,
the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo seem to believe in saturating their markets, though, do they? With them, they're very selective with how they do things.
And yet, there's new Pokemon cards every 3 months.
Yeah, I'd kind of argue that Nintendo kind of. I don't know. I get the impression from Nintendo that it's a case of like, well, we're Nintendo. We don't have to try. We can just, I think Nintendo have that similar attitude to what Ferrari do. It's just like,
when we make it, they will come.
We're Ferrari. It's like, it's when you. I mean, I find this amazing, and it is actually true. If you go to a Ferrari dealership to go and buy a brand new Ferrari, when you sign the papers, you have to kneel in front of the desk when you sign to buy. Yeah, there's no chair for you to sit down. You have to basically either to lean over or crouch down to sign. That were a story that came from Jeremy Clarkson, because when he bought his brand new Ferrari, I mean, this would have been the latter days of Top Gear before he left Top Gear, and he was saying when he went, he said, no, it's nothing, and you have to. But he went over to Italy to get his, and he said, like, he had this big, massive office and table and stuff, and it was just like, oh, right, okay. And but yeah, so I mean, so anyway, the Nintendo, I think sometimes Nintendo kind of trade on their name rather than.
Well, they can probably toast, can't they? That's the thing. That's a risky manoeuvre in this day and age.
Well, I mean, if you look at past decisions, I mean, again, this isn't a criticism; it's just observation. When they brought out the Wii, it was everyone was like, "Oh, look at this, blah blah." It's like, and it was like, then people were saying, "Yeah, but it's just a GameCube in a different box with a different controller."
Yeah, with the control system for the Wii.
Sure. It's like, well. Which it was. It was just a GameCube with a different control, with a wireless remote. But it sold like anything, like hotcakes. It flew off the shelves.
It was a family entertainment system. That was the critical thing, I think, for it. Because adults would play table tennis and stuff with it and try. At least for.
And I think that's the thing with it. It was that. I mean, it wasn't new tech. It was pretty old technology, but the genius of it was applying it the way that Nintendo did. And I mean, not long after, PlayStation tried it and it just totally failed.
The Move.
Yeah. You know, like a bloody stick with a
glowing
ball.
dildo.
Oh yeah, that thing. I remember that thing. Did Xbox do something like that as well?
I think the Xbox one. Oh, excuse me.
Connect.
Yeah, it was like a motion capture thing that you put onto the TV.
That's right.
But again,
You were the controller.
that didn't succeed. The only one that succeeded was the Wii. And I think the big thing for that was because of the type of games that you got with it. Like I say, there were family entertainment. I can remember getting the Wii when it first came out, and it was just like I was specifically. I mean, this was back in the days when I did used to socialise. I've learnt better now. You know, I would have friends and family around the house, and we'd play the tennis or the bowling or things like that. You know, it was just it was an event kind of thing.
Yeah, and of course they had the very amusable, modifiable Mii's, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. And then I went and made the mistake, and it was like, oh, they've brought a black one out. Right, I'll sell my white one. I'll get the black one. Got the black one. Literally 2 seconds out of the box. Where's that big scratch come from?
Yeah.
Dear.
Yeah.
So
Piano gloss black.
yeah.
Piano black, wasn't it? Something like that.
I mean, I've still got it. It's in a box packed away somewhere. Yeah, and then a friend of mine got the Wii U, and he lent me it for a week or so.
I don't remember that one at all.
And I was just it was the predecessor to the Switch.
Right.
However,
it
it
was
still
like-
had GameCube graphics and everything.
It was just absolutely amazing. I was just like, I mean, I just was absolutely hooked to Nintendo Land. You know, there was some great games on that. And Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion was brilliant on the Wii U. Because what it was, like, the person who was controlling the ghost used the handheld part, and then the other people playing as Luigi or whoever, they then had the remotes, playing through the console.
Right.
Well, that was a brilliant console. But anyway, sorry, we diverted, didn't we?
There's still a lot of games on the Wii U that are exclusive to the Wii U because they won't work on any other console.
But the thing is, though, I mean, the big Zelda one that came out, that's on the Wii U.
That launched on the Wii U, but it was, oh god, it was so far towards the end of the Wii U that I think it also launched at the same time on Switch.
But the thing is, though, which I find quite interesting, if you go on some of the game forums and things like that, there's quite a large percentage of people who actually prefer the Wii U version to the Switch version.
Yeah, the reason behind that is because you can play it on PC. It's cracked and you can play it on PC, so you can still play it. And whereas otherwise you've got to play it on on a Switch, haven't you? And a lot of people don't like the controls and everything.
But again, see, this is another fascinating aspect. I mean, we are diverging.
It was a simultaneous launch for both the Switch and the Wii U console. I thought so.
Because I mean, they always like to bring out new consoles with a new Zelda game or something, don't they? I mean, it's one of the selling points, isn't it? They use it as a tool to sell a new console, don't they? So it's
usually a Zelda or a Mario.
Yeah.
One or the other.
But one interesting thing about this, though, I'll touch on it briefly, but there's when I stop and think about the sheer amount of not so virtual cash that's been ploughed into things like Fortnite for various skins and vehicle skins and items and gliders and all of that stuff, and like those Disney Infinity figures, you've bought them, you've put money into them, now they've basically abandoned the game. It's like, how much abandoned cash is there on virtual things for which you have absolutely nothing to show? Whereas if you had an old toy, you'd have an old toy, but it's just bits.
But yeah, I get the point of it. But maybe for the younger generations that are playing the games like Fortnite and things like that, the action figure is actually the character that's on the screen that they're controlling. And because they can customize that, they can play. It's kind of like it's that separation between generations for us. our imagination was pumped into the toy before us, and and that we were more creative because we had to create what we couldn't see or was tangible.
Yeah.
Where with kids now, because they actually, they don't need to use their imagination
On a
because
plate.
everything is there for them.
Yeah.
So they get to play with that character on the screen like what we would have played with an action figure. So in that terms, they no longer need the action figure because they have everything there for them on the screen. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. And the guys in the chat are still talking about cars.
Yeah,
You want for a change.
that's my bad. Apologies. It's a good job I didn't mention diecast. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
But they did do a figure of Ghost of Tsushima. I've got one right up there, and I did do an unboxing video of it, so you might have seen that one. So that's another one that they have done. They are supposed to be making a film of that, though.
But wouldn't it be nice though if we could just get like a retro line? We could have Horace on a pair of skis, for example, and
hey, listen, I want to know, where's my goddamn Horace figure? That's what I want to know. But the thing is, though, I mean,
Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, they've done both of those.
the thing is, though, I think, I think maybe there is a nostalgia because I mean, I know that video gaming as a thing started in your mid to late 70s, and then you had like your home video gaming kind of put its feelers out in the early to mid 80s. Then it kind of tailed off a bit, dropped off a bit, but then it came back with a vengeance with the dawn of things like the PlayStation. I think that's when it really exploded, the console thing. And so games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and things like that, for that generation, there will be a lot of nostalgia there. And I think there's probably, from a business point of view, there probably is some money to be mined and made from that. Mm-hmm. However, for old fogies like me, who would love a Manic Miner action figure, there's just no money in it because there's just not enough demand for it. So...
But are they really trying though? That's the fact. I mean, I think that's what sort of occurred to me is the fact that you get all this big sort of hoo-ha about like Call of Duty being released and stuff. And I think the thing is, obviously from the
Halo figures. Sorry.
Halo figures.
They exist.
Yep, they do.
There are Ratchet and Clank action figures from the PS3 era, and they look like they're made by NECA, but I wouldn't swear to it. You can also get those U2's Funko Pop looking things.
It's a little. I've got it. I think it's a Mega. Is it Mega Blocks? Purple
Mega
Spartan.
Yeah. No, I mean they've definitely done bigger Spartans, haven't they?
Yeah.
McFarlane did a years and years and years long line covering all of the games up to and including Reach, so Halo 1, 2, 3.
But again, it's interesting, isn't it? Because would you have seen those outside of hobbyist shops?
Well, prior to that, you had another company. I don't know if it was Joyride. They did some even larger ones. They were really nice figures of those. I don't know if you would have found those in other shops. You've got to bear in mind, though, that we are talking about video game toys. They would have been available in game shops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So direct to the appropriate customers.
And some of them probably came with games, of course, as well.
Well, that's happened. Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting, isn't it? It feels like the one area of sort of franchise dumb they perhaps they haven't mined. And I think maybe the thing is with the games companies, obviously they're just focused on the production of the game.
Of course, so, yeah. Well, I wouldn't want a game designer making action figures anyway.
Well, that's my point. You see, obviously, what we experienced growing up was kind of the reverse. So we had toy companies manufacturing it, and then animation companies making cartoons based on the toy, not the toy taking inspiration from a cartoon. So, because a cartoon studio wouldn't know how to make a toy, and equally a computer game studio doesn't know how to make a toy. It doesn't. It's not part of their portfolio.
No.
So maybe that's why there's that sort of, you've got to wait for someone to come to you. You've got to wait for the game to be successful, then someone to come to you and ask for the license to make stuff off the back of the game. And by the time you've done that, the game's been quite, fleeting in popularity. Maybe they go, can't be, we're not fast enough, But the big boys, the big entertainment houses, they'll go, right, okay, film coming out, licensing crew, get on it, and then by the time they've made the film of the toy or whatever else, the computer game, they've had time to make the toys off the back of the game, so it's coming out with the film rather than with the game. So I guess it's that sort of...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's the thing now. I mean, I think you're probably more likely to see action figures of games because there's the higher probability of them making a movie from them.
Mm-hmm.
So if they know there's going to be a movie coming from a particular game franchise, then that's going to be a case of, right, okay, our merchandising possibilities have now just opened tenfold. We can get the action figure, we can get the cuddly toy, we can get the lunchbox, we can get the drawing pad. So it just opens everything up exponentially. It just grows and grows and grows. I mean, what was that? I don't know if it'd been mentioned. Like that game that I played on a stream months back, that Star Fox.
Oh yeah.
I would have thought that would have been an ideal kind of game to make.
You'd think
figures
so,
from.
yeah. You'd think so. I could be wrong on this one, but I don't think there's been any.
What was that game where you could get spaceships that acted like those Disney Infinity figures?
Oh, okay. I think it's Jack's Pacific. There's a toy company that have done the world of Nintendo figures, and included in that line there is some Star Fox figures.
Right.
It's not a Star Fox line. I don't know where you want to draw a line here. But yeah, they have done figures in that.
But definitely back in the 90s, I did actually work in a game store once. And I can't remember them having any ancillary merchandise at that point in time. It was just boxes with games in.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a relatively modern thing, I suppose. And that's why we didn't see any BBC or Spectrum games getting at the time,
It's add-on sales, isn't it? If you've got a customer who comes in and he always buys a Mario video game, then chances are you'll be able to sell him a Mario toy or a Mario figure or a statue or something. So it's as the game shops have evolved, they've taken on more add-on things, as opposed to a drinks bottle with Mario's face on it and a question block or a money box.
But I'm actually not sure how. I wonder if the StarCraft toys came out at the same time as one of the games.
Hitman figures, Martin? Yes, they were Hitman figures.
I don't know, but I mean, I suppose you could also. This could tie into the die-cast cars and die-cast vehicles kind of thing, but you could probably do a series of collectibles in die-cast from the Wipeout games.
The
little hover ships and things like that.
Yeah.
But again, it's all the kind of thing about, well, would it be financially viable to do that? Would enough people want them to do it? Now, maybe now, rather than say 10 years ago, maybe now it's an option as a Kickstarter or a crowdfunder.
Yeah, possibly. And I take back what I said earlier, Andy. There are StarCraft action figures.
Okay.
There's Firebat, Tassadar, and Hydralisk. I mean, to me, they look like Halo Covenant rejects, but
They came first.
there we go. There's also Red Immortal Reset version, whatever that is.
Yeah.
A blue version of it as well. So, yeah.
I mean, I suppose maybe the character of Dizzy from the Dizzy games could be popular.
Yeah, For the Love of Old Toys has made a custom Dizzy. That's quite cool.
Right.
Yeah, that is quite cool.
There's all sorts. You could use Zool and all sorts, couldn't you? I mean, there are quite a few And they'd be quite. I imagine they'd be quite cheap to license as well. You could do it officially if you could find if they still existed to license from, even But it's amazing who will pop out of the woodwork when you say, "I'm doing this," and they'll go, "Hello, pay us, please." It's strange.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that seem to specialise in kind of orphaned franchises one way or another. It's quite odd.
I mean, it does happen. I mean, there was I won't name any names, but a fair few years ago, there was a bit of a scandal. There was a young girl on YouTube that was a huge fan of Horace Goes Skiing, and she would do Horace themed YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Well, the rights for quite a lot of Spectrum games kind of laid dormant in a bit of a vacuum for many years, and there was a particular chap that was going around and just buying up all the rights because they were pence.
Yeah.
People just weren't interested or just didn't know the value of them. So there was a chap that was going around, and he ended up taking legal action against her. I mean, thankfully and rightfully, the fandom basically told him, go away and stop being a dickhead, kind of thing. Like, what you're playing at, she's just been. But this particular chap owns a lot of the. Now it's a bit of a muddy thing because there's some stuff that he just owns the name, but he doesn't own the likeness rights or the character rights. It's just like a name kind of thing,
Mm.
And he gets a bit twitchy, and it's like he contacts people saying you better stop doing this or I'm going to sue you, kind of thing. And it's like, go away.
No, to which the answer is sue me.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I said to which the answer is sue me.
Mm.
He'd soon be skint if he was taking everyone to court for playing a game.
Even lodging a case in court is not actually free, kids. So
No.
But yeah, because I think some of I don't know all the ins and outs, but I know there was some negotiating and things like that going on to free up some of the titles that could be used on the Spectrum, the retro game Spectrum thing.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
You're there now.
Yeah.
So your mic was
What?
The audio went for a little while moment then.
Mine did.
Yeah, it kind of like muffled out.
Why did it do it?
I like
no
what
reason.
David said.
Yeah.
It was like a Jada or some other diecast company, Testarossa from Outrun.
Outrun.
He knows he could get any old Testarossa, but packaging is king. And it's like, he's right, actually. He's right.
And going even further back, you could do the cars from Chase HQ. And then you see that way. Then you see a bit. Then you start doing that, and then it opens up the possibilities. Then for going for arcade games. You could make. I mean, I suppose it's that thing about is the figure based on the arcade game, or is it based on the movie that was spawned from the arcade game? So
Yeah.
it's it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing, but no, I can't really. Other than what we've discussed, that's been a bit of a challenging topic to think of. Well, from my point of view, anyway.
I knew someone was going to go there.
I'll tell you something, Dave. The day that I have all the technical issues that Lee has, that's the day that I will give up.
Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter's a good game.
Just throwing out all these classics now. Martin loved a bit of Spy Hunter.
Yes, the spy who loved Spy Hunter. What?
A what?
I don't that to Nintendo, Ed.
I think Mario's a little bit behind.
What? Hey?
No, we've got a bit now.
We've got nothing. We've got nothing.
15 minutes, Mario will see that message come up on screen and he'll realise that he's a little bit behind.
Yeah. Just elaborate for us, Mario, because I'm confused as hell.
In 15 minutes, he will. So what games can we think of then that we would like toys or figures of that we're not aware of any?
Elite.
Elite. Okay.
I want a Cobra Mark III. I want it on a little pedestal in black and white, and it can spin or something.
You want a vector drawing toy?
Yes, yes, I do. I want a geometrically simple.
You see, you can
I
tell
wanna know what
Andy
they
had a
do.
BBC Micro because he always goes back to bloody Elite.
It's still bloody going. It's not my fault. And they look somewhat more impressive these days. Other stuff we'd like from games that we've never seen.
It's your topic.
I know, yes, I know. But I mean, I
The
immediately.
way you said that, then it was like, oh, I've not really thought of this.
It's only like literally but like Ed, I haven't played a lot of games recently, so it's like it's not
He
foremost.
says sorry. He's not 15 minutes behind.
It's like you could do like all the fish from Subnautica. You know.
God. I didn't it to Nintendo sometimes, to be honest, Mario. And Krusty didn't it to Nintendo.
Happens like a maybe.
Tekken
So.
did get figures. I can remember seeing Tekken figures. I've had them in, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Tekken did get figures. They're not very
Soul Blade. Soul Blade
good.
figures.
Soul Blade.
Mitsurugi, Sophatia, Siegfried.
He's tapping.
The grueling battle ended with the victory of Sophatia.
Soul Blade figure exists. Oh, that's Soul Calibur. With a blade.
Yeah, Soul Blade, the first one. The one that started it all.
See, I'd want like vehicles from StarCraft. That would be cool, like a siege tank. You know, a Wraith, all the sort of classic vehicles from.
I can't find any Soul Blade figures.
There you go. We found a gap in the market.
Yeah.
One gap.
And we have a customer in Ed that would see them and refuse to pay the price.
I used to love playing Soul Blade. It was a cracking game.
Yeah?
Yeah, story mode. Story mode was really good on Soul Blade.
I've never played it.
Do they ever do any Wing Commander figures? Like the Colorathi? Wing Commander had a film.
It did, yes. Let's not
Was
talk
that the one with Mark Hamill in?
Yep.
Yes.
They did do a wave of figures for Wing Commander, believe it or not.
There you go.
Jesus. Let me see if I can read what that says. Kirikathy, Marshall. I can't see the name on that one. And I can't see the name on that one, but there's Devereaux. Pilgrim Traitor. Okay, those drawing pins weren't in far enough. And I can't make out the names on the other two either. But yeah, a wave of 8 figures by the look of it.
And what was that for? Does it say? Was that for one of the games? Presumably.
Wing Commander.
It's Wing Commander. Okay, fair enough.
Andy's going on the hunt after this. Or possibly during.
But I want the ships. You see, that's the thing. I quite like ships. So
There's, by the look of it, there's a sealed one on eBay of Blair in flight suit.
That's Mark Hamill.
Is that Mark? That doesn't look anything like Mark Hamill. And it's $7.55.
Woo!
Yeah. So you'll probably be able to get the whole lot for like a tenner.
Yeah. Quite possibly. That's actually not what was in the chat, but what about Golden Axe? They haven't done Golden Axe figures.
There's some either just come out or just about to come out.
Oh, really?
I don't think they've done them before, though. Virtua Fighter. Figures by Rubik's, please. Puzzle figures by Rubik's. Really? So, Phil's with us. I don't think there's been a Blake 7 video game, Phil. We're talking about video games that have never had action figures or toys. Not just your wet dreams.
Just go away and give yourself a little slap. Slap and then come back. Okay.
Martin would like a Splinter Cell figure unless one was made. I'm not aware of any, but there may well have been.
No, nothing there.
Shinobi figures would be cool.
No.
Cool.
Dave says someone's done Golden Axe already.
No, nothing there.
Oh, bye.
Bye, Phil.
Gauntlets. Oh, gauntlets. Yeah, I don't think they hit.
I mean, to be fair, that's just your wizard, your elf, your warrior, and your Valkyrie.
Yes, but packaging is king. That's what he said earlier.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's something that someone like Four Horsemen could do.
But,
Yes,
but it's so many great
Four
backdrops.
Horsemen.
Because the box art was brilliant in those days as well. You could redo the box art, couldn't you?
Crimson Desert, then. I was going to say, and he is listening. He's listening. He's always listening, is Phil.
He's always listening.
Sometimes when he's speaking, I wish that he was only listening.
Or maybe do a toy of Arkanoid.
What was I going to say? Have you seen the Comic-Con exclusives? At San Diego Comic-Con, I think they are exclusives of the Four Horsemen figures that are coming out. King Arthur and Merlin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that King Arthur is tasty as hell. I don't like their take on Merlin.
Merlin's had many takes.
Yeah, I'm not fond of theirs. It's far too colourful.
Yeah, the King Arthur's nice.
The King Arthur's
King Arthur is nice.
tasty.
They've just done they did another preview release today.
Oh, did they? Have I missed that one?
I can't remember what it is.
Let's have a look. Is it a Comic-Con one?
Pardon?
Is it a Comic-Con one?
Don't know.
Can't see it.
What if you could buy Star Citizenships? It feels like the sort of cash-in they do.
When's that? 40 weeks ago. It's probably not the post I'm looking for.
Martin, just go to B&Q and get a palm tree sorted.
Oh right, no, sorry, it's not. It's the street date releases.
Ah, okay.
So the way that Four Horsemen do stuff is they have like I think they call it a street date, so it lets people know when when they're gonna turn up at the shops. But it's the I mean they are a nice range though. It's the Ashes of Agbendor. And there's some nice figures in that collection. There's a skeleton one, which is very tasty.
You're scary.
But I'm trying to separate myself from Mythic Legions.
Looks like Gareth's feeling a bit flat.
No, I'm here. I'm just picking up the things that fell.
He's gone 2D.
Yeah, I've gone to. Yeah,
Exactly. Hence, he's feeling a bit flat.
Right, okay, I get it now.
It's taking you that long. Okay.
The jokes aren't always that funny.
See, because it's like with the Four Horsemen stuff, I really, really, really have to be disciplined with it because I made a list of all the figures that I'd potentially like, and it was like
all of them.
yeah, it was like no.
No.
I mean the oh bloody hell, what they call them now? No, it's gone. The grey aliens. They do like aliens that look like greys. You know.
Yeah, I know which ones you mean.
The what?
I know which ones you mean, but I don't know the name of them.
Yeah. And it's like I keep looking at them and I keep going, no. But yeah, they do some very nice figures, and it's the case of it would be one of those that if I decided to go balls deep with Four Horsemen, then all the Transformers would have to go. You know, because I couldn't justify having both run alongside each other.
I just realised with some irony that I've actually got a game figure right here.
You have indeed, yes. All out boy. Oh no.
Boy.
No, get it.
No?
Oh, well, in that case, I've technically got a gaming figure as well because I've got a Dalek here, and there was a Dalek attack video game.
I think Fallout's a slightly more direct linkage, but all right.
It might be. But I'm guessing you only bought that because of the popularity of the TV series at the time.
No,
Over that.
I've played Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, I'll have you know.
Sorry, I just said Fortnite, didn't I? I meant Fallout, yeah. Yeah, but you got it during the time that the series came out, didn't you? No, I'm sure you did.
I was an early adopter, me. Yeah.
Krusty,
In fact,
you're
I'm
working your way
sure.
through, and he does show it, so let us know when you get there.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that one of the special editions of the games came with a miniature Fallout Boy.
Oh yeah, there was a sequence of them.
Yeah.
The 76 game, I think, came out with because they got in different editions.
No, we're not doing it.
It's not game related, but I've loved Monty Python.
Yeah.
They did some 12-inch figures.
We could have Arthur, King of the Britons.
Hello, James. Do I know this James? I don't know.
Ryan.
Hello, James. Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out what the second bit of his name means. Nesho or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
And we could have the knights who say
Nito?
Yeah.
Nito? I don't know.
You could have like a shrubbery accessory.
Got to have a shrubbery. And got to have coconuts. Got to have half coconuts as well, of course. For the clippity-cloppity noises for the non-existent horses.
What is the air wind speed velocity of a swallow?
African or European? I don't know.
Right, let's not start getting to quoting the film because we'll be here all night.
I wouldn't be joining in.
No, you haven't watched half of them. Yes, we know.
Well, there's only two, isn't there? Is there three?
I mean films in general, not.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, the Monty Pythons. No, there's
Life of Brian, Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
Meaning of Life,
Oh, right, okay.
and now for something completely different. There's four.
Oh, there's 4 films, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I don't know. But then I suppose they are very much in the vein of Monty Python films, even though they're not Monty Python films. But they do have most of the actors from Monty Python.
Fish called
They could have-
Wanda.
You could have stuff like films like The Jabberwocky or Baron Munchausen, or that's still very much in Python.
Time Bandits one? Did Time Bandits have?
Yes, Time Bandits as well. Yeah, Time Bandits.
Dave loves The Meaning of Life. I don't know if he's talking about the film or just that he's.
No, The Meaning of Life is quite good. It's quite dark life. It is there's some quite very
so.
surreal sketches in that.
You know what we didn't ever get? We were robbed. I think they nearly appeared. Kroll figures. Who has anyone ever done Kroll figures? And why? If not,
They
why?
did
the hell not?
Time Bandits figures.
They did or didn't?
Did.
All right.
From Plastic Meatball, you got Evil,
Right.
you got Og as a pig, and you got Randall.
Yeah, I think Martin's suggestion. Yeah, there might be one or two people. Well, there might be a few of the blessed dearies about today that probably wouldn't be able to tolerate a Spike Milligan figure from Q8. If you want a laugh, you need to go see Spike Milligan Q8 sketch, Dalek sketch.
Yes. I
That is
showed
very
that on
funny.
here once.
Pardon?
I showed that on here once.
Did you?
Yeah, back in our early days. I think I had it on after the end music bits.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, it's very funny.
He's not feeling very well. Oh, yeah, why not? I exterminated him. Put him in the curry. Shoots the dog when it starts barking. Says, "Put him in the curry too." Ninja.
Amiga Cami's here.
Yes.
Amazing.
Never-ending story figures. I don't
Ooh,
think any.
Amiga games I want toys of. There's an interesting one.
Oh, we discussed Krull figures 3 years ago.
I mean, you could do
Rick,
speedball.
hang on. You're going to be well informed, so you just tell us when we're repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
Tell us when we're repeating
Speedball,
ourselves. Tell us when we're repeating ourselves.
All
You
the
could,
time,
you
all
could
the
do speedball figures. You know, speedball 2 figures.
Has to be one. Yeah. Speedball 2, Chaos Engine.
Hey,
All of
Dave,
them.
I am just pleased that you're getting some kind of enjoyment out of it. It makes all this what we're doing worthwhile.
Hired guns. I mean,
Nebulos.
Captain.
You could have the little green thing, a character from
Side
Nebulos.
figures.
Ironside.
Well, I want if you're getting an Ironside figure, I want a Columbo.
We have Zool.
And of
Okay,
course,
maybe they didn't
recently
do
got a
Zool.
Murder She Wrote, haven't we?
Yeah, they have done a figure for me. Yeah, Jessica Fletcher figure. Yeah.
God.
I mean, to be fair, it looks brilliant. It does look really good. 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Holy crap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Quincy.
Quincy.
Oh.
Alden from Lionheart using Lionel and He.
So, have you watching the old intro and everything, weren't you?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've
Possibly.
been trying to put together a Valdin from Lionheart using Lion-O and He-Man parts. Oh, okay, good luck with that. And if you can find a way of showing us it when you've done, that'd be great.
What was I thinking of then?
We're not going there because it's not real. Quincy QC. Columbo.
Actually, I thought it was going to be Bella Ramsey that was going to be the new Doctor. Or was that she was going to be the new Rogue? Or was she going to be the new Princess Leia? I can't keep up.
Heartfield with Max and the Dog Freeway. Right.
We've
You've had
Bruce Willis from Armageddon.
Okay, well then, just to branch it off slightly then, because we seem to be meandering at the moment. We've
Yeah, go
talked
for it.
about potential action figures from games. How about action figures from cartoons that never were?
Oh.
You know, so I mean, I'll just throw one out now, just because it literally just popped into my head there and then. But Sport Billy. Now, I'm pretty sure before Gareth heads to Google, there probably will have been some maybe small figurines, static figurines, over on the continent somewhere for them.
Yeah, I was thinking that, strangely.
But, maybe not any actual, what you class as action figures. You could have, like, a Dr. Snuggles action figure with
I'd be
working
into that.
pogo stick. Jamie
God.
and the Magic Torch.
Yeah, there are many, and obviously Nima's Trapdoor.
Trapdoor.
He's on Trapdoor. The Flumps.
Bod.
Bod. You, buy me groove.
There you go, Sport
Bro.
Billy. To be fair, he is a kid from another planet.
It looks like Mowgli.
Yeah, he had everything in his bag, and he had a pair of trainers with wings on that used to make him fly, if I recall
I've
rightly.
never heard of Sport before.
It was,
Before your time.
yeah, I think it was late 70s, early 80s, I think, was Sport Billy.
Before our time, very nearly.
Yeah.
Stop it, Dave. Stop it. Don't give them ideas.
He was a time
They have
traveller
enough
then.
bad ones of their own.
Sport Billy also had a TARDIS.
Well, it was his bag, wasn't it? And then he had that little spaceship thing, didn't he? That you
It was a time travelling spaceship, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. What else we got?
N.
Have they done Rick and Morty figures?
Yes.
I'm going to say that surely they must have done.
Yeah.
For
Cool.
Bob would not have done that, yeah. What about? I would like to have figures
Oh, I'm there with you for that one as well.
Now, you see, the thing is, you could quite easily make a custom banana man
getting sideways there.
You've
figure.
gone again, Ed.
I said,
Just bring it a little closer to put it in front of your face so we can hear you and not see you.
yeah, but I've never had to do it before. Maybe it's the well, naturally, no, I'm looking at my interconnection. My interconnection's fine. So I don't know why. I don't know why. What
Your video's solid. It's fine.
Yeah, I
You know,
just don't.
I'd actually be up for an entire Dandy and Beano line of action figures.
Yeah, but it would have to be from the likenesses of the 80s.
Oh, the 80s. Yeah,
Not-
the 80s, yeah.
Not how they look now.
No. Well,
I
the
mean,
80s
to be
and
fair,
the
I mean-
90s, I think they were still same enough in the 90s, really.
You know, I was mortified to see what they've done to Dennis now. They've made him into Walter the Softy.
Yes, they have.
Have
yeah.
they? Oh no. He's gone woke, has he?
It's just like
Yeah.
that is not Dennis anymore.
No.
Hong Kong Footy.
Yes,
Hong Kong Footy.
He must
I'm
have
surprised there's been no Hong Kong Footy action figures.
Batfink. His
Penelope
wings are like a
Pitstop.
shield of steel.
I mean, they've probably done die-cast cars for the wacky racers.
Corgi did them back in the day, I think.
Yeah. So, like, you know, but I mean, you could have like the Antil
Catch the
mob,
pigeon, catch the pigeon.
Penelope Pitstop,
Yep.
the Hooded Claw.
Ah,
I'll get you, Penelope.
The Space Sentinels.
How about Space Sentinels?
Yeah, Space Sentinels. Yeah.
The Jetsons.
Not a lot of people know about that.
Nope. That's because they're not as old as I am. Yeah.
Or sad.
Or sad.
Yogi Bear.
I take my
Talking one. All these figures that were mentioned are talking ones. You know, it's like,
No. I am pretty sure that about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks.
It's not the Nema Studios one, is it? The Cheesecake Factory custom.
I don't know, but
It could be Krusty. It could be.
bear in mind, I am
saw-
absolutely terrible when it comes to time recall. But I'm pretty sure I saw there is a company doing a Mighty Mouse action figure,
Here he comes to save the day.
and I think it's a 6th scale figure as well.
Oh. Well, hang on, he's a mouse.
He's a big mouse.
He's a big
So
mouse.
a 6-scale mouse would be about this big.
He's all relative.
You stay out of Trevor Simon's pants, Dave.
Yeah, the one that you're looking at, Krusty or Dave, I can see it myself now. In fact, there we go. Let's do that. I'm guessing it's that one. It's by Cheesecake Factory. That's the guy who made my Cosmic Toyman figures. So it's practically handmade.
Does it have 0 points of articulation?
0 point? Well, it might have moving arms and legs, but you run the risk of them falling out of the sockets if you try to move them.
So
Completely unofficial and
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Not
an
great for what it is.
action figure.
Yeah, in action figure. I don't mean to diss or knock Nema Studios, Cheesecake Factory stuff. I just want people who's buying them to be aware of what they are. Okay. Danger Mouse figures did happen. They did, yeah. Don't know. I'll have a look. I've just had a look. Yes, it is. Trevor Simon with wind-up pants swinging action.
Do you know what I want?
Speedy Gonzales.
I want a golden condor from Mysterious Seas of Gold.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
You'll have to get a 3D printer for something like that. But it wouldn't surprise me, because the French are a bit canny like this. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a model kit of that. A Nosy Bonks action figure.
Fun fact. Nema. My inside knowledge is coming out here. It's a play on the owner and his wife's name, Nick and Emma.
Ah.
So he's not mean then.
I don't think so. Well, sometimes he can be.
And is that official? Do we have official plans on that?
Official plans on.
That information there, is that official?
Yeah, it is. Nick and Emma. Nick and Emma is Nema. Yeah.
Nick and Emma.
Yeah. Nema is cheesecake. Yes. Right. Okay.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah. Nema make a lot of their own stuff that they own the IP for, or it's their creation. They have picked up some IP like Trapdoor they own, Cosmic
Cowboys.
Cowboys, they own. I was going to say Crusaders. That's mine. I really need to copyright that, don't I? Before he said.
No, you don't. It's automatically copyrighted.
Oh, is it? Okay, fair enough. And
Trademarks are a whole different ballgame.
there you go then. There we go. Thank you for your law information there, your knowledge. And Cheesecake Customs, when they do anything that they don't own the copyright for, and they could have the floor pulled out from under them or the carpet pulled out from under them, they don't put NEMA on it, so they can always keep using NEMA. So they put Cheesecake Customs on it. Hopefully the customs will get them out of any trouble, but if it doesn't, they can just come up with another name afterwards. Yeah. There we are. It's been suggested.
I believe the word you're looking for is shonky.
Get on it, lads, he says.
You
Technically already won.
He hasn't, yeah, like I say, he hasn't quite caught up with it yet, has he? But
He'll get there. He'll get there.
Whoops.
So NEMA.
NEMA head coming off. Whoops. Oh.
I did commission to make only a limited quantity of. Let's put this on big. Let's put it on big.
Is that so?
Right. Anyway, Andy.
Cosmic Toyman action figures.
It's a live
My
still.
character.
I love this light. It's indestructible. Wow. Oh, there he goes.
And because at the time I'd used an AI generated image of this and put an AI generated image of my head on it with some of my thumbnails, some of my customers were disappointed that it didn't have my head. It was never meant to. So for those customers, I only had 10 made. I did have one made with a bespectacled version of.
Some of us were even stupid enough to buy one from him.
We just need an Andy and an Ed. Dave wants an Ed figure with interchanging head sculpts.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, hello.
Hang on a minute. Looking for, and then
there we go, Andy. Your
Nice.
mysterious cities of gold.
Holy God. £126. It's no longer available. It's sold out.
But that was from 2024.
Working on a 2.5 year lag.
That's not a condor. That's a swan.
A full 17 centimetre.
When are Ed and Andy's figures getting made, says Mario.
That's better. That's good, actually.
That's nice.
It looks suspicious. I mean, it looks properly gold as well, which might explain the pricing.
That's the base.
Ed's figure will come with a Spectrum accessory.
No, if Ed's figure doesn't transform, it'll be a travesty, quite frankly.
Yeah. I do always laugh when I look at mine, though, because I think it looks just like Dennis Taylor. Oh, I've got to try and put these back now without knocking everything over. Again.
There we go. So, yeah, Mysterious Cities of Gold, Andy. Hunt one down.
I tell you what, he missed a trick, actually, when he did that one. Should have had a bald spot.
If you rub it hard enough for long enough, it'll probably will get a bald spot, so you can reproduce it over time.
No, just don't. You're just going to play into a fantasy for Dave then.
I know.
Dave's going to be sat at his computer with a beer, just thinking about rubbing Gareth now.
So a Spectrum accessory and a flump bubble hat.
He's going to have belts on his arm as well.
Yes, yeah, multiple, yeah.
You're wearing them. Don't look at me.
His wife sat there painting these tiny little rings around the wrist. It's like, whose idea was this?
Something so inconsequential is such a talking debate. And I mean, you have the temerity to mock those, yet the other week that you came up with your hinge and bracket glasses cord.
That could be Andy's accessory, that and a glass of wine.
Accessory. Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh.
Is that it then?
He's got a spangly something on his wrist, so he can't talk either. My wrists are free and loose.
That was a present from my beloved. I have to wear that.
Oh.
And I don't know why I wear this, since I keep forgetting to charge it.
Excellent.
Oh, watches shouldn't need charging. It's
So
ridiculous.
anyway, what's his next? Do we have another
We
topic?
don't have any more topics, but Martin, I didn't throw the comment up earlier, but Martin did throw up something that he's been watching Analog Toys, and they recently did. He recently did a video about this, and I think Martin wanted to talk about it. So here we go. What does the council think about toys made for kids from an R-rated film that they wasn't allowed to see? So I think that's a good topic all in of its own, which is why I didn't throw it up earlier.
Excellent. So, like, Kenner Aliens toys.
Yes,
What the actual hell?
but you know, in all fairness, 1979, I think it was, they made the big Kenner alien that everyone covets.
They did.
It was one toy which they got quite far into production of a big line. There were also a lot of 3 3/4 inch figures planned, sculpted, prototyped, and ready to go, and they didn't release them because they realised, the kids can't even see this film. Why are we making toys from it?
And yet, that is interesting. I mean, and Aliens might only have been a 15 when it came out, technically, as well. So I bet more younger kids managed to sneak into cinemas to see it.
I don't know.
I think I've seen this before. I think it was 15 Aliens.
Well, so I've just done a
Yeah.
quick search here. So we've got. So this is just like a brief. So we've got the likes of the usual things like RoboCop, Terminator 2, Aliens, Rambo: First Blood, Total Recall, Toxic Avenger, Over the Top. I mean, why anyone want an action figure of Over the Top? It's beyond me. Conan the Barbarian, Waterworld, Starship Troopers, Commando, and Species.
All good, healthy, video nasty ones.
Now Andy's having audio problems.
And you
Am
see,
I?
then you've also got, we'll throw into the mix,
Shocking.
there's Freddy Krueger action figures.
There are, yes. RoboCop did have a cartoon, though,
Yes.
Yes,
and the toy line was based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got action figures.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello, Joe. How you doing?
Demolition Man,
Yeah.
Highlander action figures.
What ratings were they, though?
Pardon?
What ratings were they, technically, though? I know they're not
15, I
but-
think. Swamp Thing.
Yeah, but Swamp Thing was a comic long before it was a film, so...
But yeah, these are like 18 or R-rated films. So this is obviously going by the American certification rather than the UK.
Yeah, Highlander was an R in the US, but they also have hard R, which I think is equivalent to our 18s. So their
you've got-
R is a 15 to us.
Tales of the
okay.
Crypt stuff, Predator, Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos,
Because, of course.
Escape
would-
from New York.
What, that actually had a toy line
No, it had.
on Movie Mania?
It wasn't actually, but it was a board game in 1981.
Okay.
What about Gremlins? What was Gremlins when it came out? Because I bet that had...
Gremlins. I don't know. Police Academy.
Wasn't that PG?
Police Academy had a line of action figures. Ted.
Ted.
Yeah, PG rating.
Oh, really? I thought,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Interesting. There's some quite scary. I always found Gremlins quite scary, I think.
It is, yeah, but it's in a cartoon kind of way, isn't it?
I suppose
What's that,
so.
sorry?
Gremlins being scary, it's in a cartoon kind of way.
I mean, cartoons. Sorry, Gremlins. Yeah, it's kind of that. It's like Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like,
There was some controversy at the time about the violent scenes within it, along with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom,
Oh yeah.
which had a PG-13. It actually had. It was created for that film with PG-13, apparently.
Critters. Although I suspect Critters didn't have a toy run initially, did it?
Oh, actually, sorry, I take it back. In the UK, Gremlins had a 15 rating.
There you go.
It was reclassified later to a 12A in
Ah.
2012 when we got 12A.
I thought as much. It is because it's quite. There's quite a lot of blood and shooting and arrows and things.
And do you know what the first film was that got the 12 rating?
Was it Batman Returns?
No, it was the first Batman.
Oh, was it the first Batman? Okay.
Yeah, Batman in '89. Yeah, that was the first film that got. Because
I always thought that was a 15 when it first came out.
it's on DVD.
Not
It's
quite.
a 15
Yeah.
because they don't have a 12 certificate for DVD.
No, the discs didn't get no.
So
Okay.
so DVD it's 15. As cinema it was 12.
Interesting.
Because I snuck my nephew in to watch Batman when he was 10. Is he 12? Yes, he's 12.
Yes. There's one hair on his chin just there.
Yeah. And from a distance, it looks like a rabbit.
Sorry, I'm falling behind with the chat. Jason Voorhees. Were there toys of him? I know that we've had sort of like. I want to sort of like draw a line between the movie maniacs and
Yeah.
NECA type action figures to actual toy lines, because I know we've had this discussion so many times, but I do feel that there's a difference. I feel like movie maniacs are aimed at an older audience as opposed to toy lines aimed at kids.
It's niche versus mainstream toys, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd go with that because I have the old movie maniacs RoboCop,
Ah.
and I don't class that as an action figure. I class that as an articulated statue.
I know what you mean.
But no, talking of Jason Voorhees, I watched a very interesting video the other day about that.
Oh, did you?
And apparently, the Friday the 13th films, the Jason character, all them lot in there, that's in the same universe as Ash and the Evil Dead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know they've done crossover comics, but I don't know if.
Yeah, well, apparently,
outside those comics.
Jason is a. What do they call him? Is it Deaders? A Deader or something like that. He's one of the demons from the Evil Dead. That's why he can't be killed.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think in one of the Friday the 13th films, you see the book from the Evil Dead movie.
Oh,
Okay.
Necronomic one.
Isn't that an Easter egg?
Well, according to this video that I was watching, that's it, Deadite. Thank you, Ben. They've spoken to the movie makers, and they've is it what's his bloody name now? I was just about to say his name, and the confirmed said, yeah, it takes place in the same Sam Raimi. That's it, yeah. It takes place in the same universe, kind of thing. It's like I said, I thought it was very interesting, or quite interesting.
Commando action figures were made that wasn't suitable for kids. They even gave Arnie and other characters to flesh out the range. Yeah, Deadites.
Deadites, yes.
Is that the Freddy versus Jason? Is it?
What's that? Sorry.
That Ben's
Was
just
Jason's mask underground in one of the movies at the end?
I think I've seen clips of one like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that Freddy versus Jason.
I was just going to say, was that to lead into a Freddy versus Jason that they wanted to do?
No, they definitely did one. They have.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they did one, yeah. But I'm meaning, did this happen in the Freddy film previous to that crossover?
No. The Freddy films are pretty much self-contained. They don't actually reference any other movies in it. There was a couple of nods and references, I think, in the Nightmare on Elm Street TV show.
Was it a TV show?
Pardon? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was called Freddy's Nightmares.
That's right, yeah.
Of course it was.
But it was really watered down from the movies, and in that Freddy Krueger's more of a comedy character rather than how he is in the movies.
Oh, it was in a Friday the 13th movie. So in the Friday the 13th movie, Freddy Krueger made an appearance just to pull Jason's mask. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I know there's a comic crossover of Freddy, Jason, and
Ash.
That's by Dynamite Entertainment. So they had the license for all three of them at the same time. So they were like, "Oh, quick, do it now!" Just like IDW have been doing with, Transformers and ROM and G.I. Joe and
Anything, basically.
My Little Bloody Pony.
Yeah, well, no, we'll stop there.
Yeah, just because they've made a comic because they have the license, don't mean they actually do exist in the same universe, does it?
No.
Robert, how are you doing, young man? How are you doing?
My Little Pony needs burning with fire.
And with that, all six bronies cried out in horror. Your prime. What's that? What? Okay.
It's Robert, innit?
Oh God, yeah. Sorry. So Krusty called in Megatron, so Dave's calling it. Sorry, Dave called in Megatron, so Dave called in Prime. Yeah, of course.
And I shall call him 5769.
57.
Excellent.
Yeah, I wonder where those numbers came from at the end there.
I don't know. Maybe there's 5,768 people with the same name.
It could well be. Or maybe when he did this, he just had his 57th 69.
It's possible.
In which case, well, they're not keeping count. Hope you're all well. I'm not bad. I think everyone else is okay.
Yeah. Splendid.
Yeah.
Splendid.
Okay. Well, seems as our topics seem to have run a little bit dry. We've still got about half an hour to go to fill out the show. Does anyone have any pickups? Andy wants to go. Andy always likes going first, doesn't he, on pickups?
Andy's always buying. It's
Just 5769 is his pin number. Leprechaun, cool. Yes.
I've got a gallery to show as well. Don't forget.
Of course, yes, we can do that. Yeah, unless you want to hold off and do that next time.
I did my bloody homework.
I've got mine on the screen ready to go. Yeah, I might have left it well last minute, but I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, quite. So, am I showing?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Leonard.
It's Mr. Spock.
He's
Mr.
speak.
Spock. It's Amigo, Mr. Spock. Old school.
Cool.
Yeah. Motion picture era. Which I think is rather cool.
Pick up is a new bike.
The backing cards that they came on were quite nice, actually.
All that green and yellow.
I know of them. And going even further back, this one's a bit dodgewana, but
Cool.
got a Cylon.
Is still on?
It's a bit first. He's a little bit creamy on the back.
Yeah. He's
That's how I like them.
I knew he was gonna do something with that. I was waiting for it. I set him up, and he fell right into my trap. He's been akbarred. There you go.
I know I've had a good time if they're creamy on their back.
Come on.
Sides.
Let it out the gutter. I have a photograph of me back in the very early 80s in St Ives with Captain Kirk and Dr. McCoy. No, Scotty. Captain Kirk and Scotty on the card. I just got them at a toy shop.
Nice.
And there's a picture of me in St Ives just like kind of like proudly holding them.
Got one of these, but loose.
Oh, the White Star.
Yeah, it's cool. I
what's
really
that?
like it. I got a proper little buzz off this because I've never had it out of the one off the card before.
What's that from?
It's
Yes.
from
Guess.
Oh, good. It's not from that DS9 rip-off, is it?
you know what? I can't be bothered. It's from this packet here with the Ranger Marcus in it. No.
Got
Have a
a
go.
So you get this. You get a free action figure with the spaceship.
Yes, Ed, you do, Ed. Yes. From my
What
point
else
of
are we
view,
going to do
you
with
do.
that book, Dave?
I also picked up this terribly modern vehicle.
Oh, very nice. Have one of those.
So that was from the well-known ancient toy emporium Sainsbury's. It was buy two and get a discount. So
Oh, nice.
Is that a 124th?
No, they're like 132.
Right.
yeah, I wouldn't care to hazard a guess. To be fair,
And is it the lighting, Andy? Because it over the camera it looks more grey than black.
to be honest, I haven't had it out of the box yet, but I know now you said it about the same time I thought it. I think
I mean, it looks nice, and from what I can see, it looks nice.
it's frictiony, I believe. So in
Oh,
theory,
right.
Pull back.
it's a bit of this pull back action.
Pull back.
Yeah. Right then, I see.
Yeah.
Right, okay. It's this one.
I felt it would be rude not to. Oh yeah, it's quite grey, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they've done it to make it look matte.
Yeah,
And the windows are slightly odd shape as well.
it moves.
Is it based off the slightly redesigned Batmobile from The Flash?
I don't know.
It's always possible. Possible.
Does it say anything?
It's the right era to be a Flash one, I suppose.
2023 Mattel. DC and Warner Brother Enterprises. Made in Thailand struck China.
Right. Because I know that
It's like, it can be one or the other.
I know that they apparently the Batmobile that's in Flash is just slightly different from the one that's in the
Is it?
89 film.
All right.
Oh, I love that pullback action. Sorry, I'll put you back up, Andy.
That's it. That was it, really, for me.
143, Dave's saying.
143. Is
Could
it?
be. Yeah, it could be 143.
No, 25 to 10.
No.
Because those... I don't know, it kind of looks right with the 136s. Are these 143?
Now, you see-
I don't know.
This is interesting because I was a bit bored the other week. And I decided to do a bit of research on the whole 1/18 scale thing, yeah? Because, you had the thing about, what 1/18 is, etc. Like when you look at the cars, like the Batmobile, if you've got a selection of 1/18 scale cars, they all seem to be pretty much the same length and width. And that becomes a problem, when you've got a DeLorean that's the same length as the Batmobile, in 1/18 scale. And the bit of research that I did on it, I spent probably about just short of an hour just reading and going down rabbit holes and stuff like that. And essentially what it is, it's a very, very, very loose interpretation of the 1/18 scale. And it doesn't always mean that it's 1/18 scale of the actual vehicle. What it is that there's a kind of an industry standard agreed size of box that the car goes in. And they make the cars fit the box.
Yes.
But because it's like a standard, they just all get labelled up as 1/18.
Right.
So they're not actually truly 1/18 scale.
It's like me when I sort of walk past my Eagle Moss collection and sort of smile quietly at the ridiculously the fact that a runabout is actually nearly bigger than like an Excelsior.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that's not a thing, kids. It's not like
yeah.
it's just, but that's what fits in their boxes.
Yeah, that's a very, very large marquee raider.
And in typical Japanese fashion, they have to pee all over that, don't they? Because industry standard for your little cars is 164, yeah? So your Matchbox, your Hot Wheels, all that sort of thing. Tamika come along and they're like, 164? Oh no, we're going to go 161. And that's what they release their little Tamika cars as, 161.
Right.
Very funny, very funny. It's not a true size about the length. Pullback speedsters are officially 143 scale. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realise that. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Thank you. It's like buying a Christmas present to fit last year's wrapping paper. You frugally saved. I like that. Have you any more pickups, Andy?
Not here present, no, but other things have been picked up, yes.
Okay. Ed.
Well, you saw one last week on the video. The Ultra Magnus. The missing Ultra Magnus.
Which you've callously ripped apart, you swine.
It's what, sorry?
You've callously ripped him apart, you swine.
I took him apart because
the Transformers movie. You don't have to recreate it.
I did not wish to damage my chrome work.
I know. Here's your leg. Here's me pulling it.
And then that's not my leg. And then you'll be seeing Sentinel Prime tomorrow evening.
Okay.
So really, other than that, there was some other things that I was hoping to show you tonight, but one of them hasn't arrived. And sorry, no, there would have been three. Two of them haven't arrived. Because one sat down at Gareth's shop.
Dun, dun, dun.
They arrived today.
And then the other one is being delivered tomorrow. And then the others, which I was kind of counting on because there was but anyway, I don't think it's going to happen. I may have to end up sourcing them from an alternate retailer.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So yeah, I was a bit gutted about that because I was really looking forward to them.
I did think when that item came in today, I was like, after closing, do I run for a bus and take it up to him? Then I was like,
don't run for buses!
No.
Never run for buses!
No, I was there'd been a bit of a miscommunication issue. It's no one's fault. It's no one's to blame. There'd been a slight miscommunications issue, and I was hopefully going to be receiving some Fresh Monkey Fiction Crimson Moon figures. So basically the 6-inch Action Force stuff, yeah. But there's been a slight miscommunication issue, so it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. So I may have to source them from elsewhere, which is going to be very difficult because I think the only other place I can source them from is going to be Big Bad Toy Store. And whilst the figures themselves will actually work out cheaper, it's the VAT and the import duty that's probably going to push it over the edge.
Worth. How many of them are there?
Well, I think there's 6 in the wave, but I only want. Well, I've been talking to someone else, you see, and I was going to be only getting 5, but now, because I've been speaking to someone, I can get away with just getting 4.
Okay.
And that is basically Baron Ironblood, Red Jackal, Black Major, and a Red Shadow.
Okay. You wouldn't want 2 Red Shadows. That surprises me.
I do, but at this moment in time, I'm happy to just have one because I mean I think it's going to be a case of I do honestly believe I think they will get more stock in eventually,
Right.
but I don't want to wait.
Right. Well, what I was going to say is it might be worth you placing 2 orders, depending how much they're charging you for shipping. If the shipping's not super expensive, I don't know what they charge. It might be worth placing 2 orders, and then for both of them, you're coming in under the £100, and you're not going to get stung at customs.
Well, the thing is,
providing they don't use DHL or UPS or FedEx.
I mean it's. I mean, I think it worked out at. You see, I was looking at this online. The threshold for import duty is £135.
Yeah.
So if it's over £135, you're going to get
including shipping.
Yeah, including shipping, you're going to be so. Yeah, I will have import duty.
Yeah. Whereas if you place 2 orders, it'd be under £135, wouldn't it? But it's just whether or not the extra you're paying for 2 lots of shipping is worthwhile. You know something? I actually don't mind paying the import duties. What I have a problem paying is that £8 or £12 that the Royal Mail or whoever charge you for the privilege of giving you an invoice to say you owe us this.
Yeah.
I despise that.
Yeah, admin fee. It's
Yeah.
like what? A button pressing fee. Beep.
Yeah.
It's like-
I think it's a tree killing fee. It's, the
I
amount
think
of
there's a
people
killer
that
on
get
Big Bad
taxed
Toys
inside
still.
the parcel.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, at one point I did. I won't say I did. I used to shop regular with Big Bad Toy Store, but I've probably had about a dozen or so orders from Big Bad Toy Store in the past. But it's probably going to be over 15 years since I got anything with Big Bad Toy Store. It's a long time ago. But you see, I got quite comfortable, I think, because like in the late 90s, early 2000s, because I was buying stuff from.
Sound's going again, Ed.
I said like late 90s, early 2000s. You know, much like what Gareth is doing now, because I was buying from Japan, stuff from, these Japanese retailers and that. They were more amenable to how they wrote stuff down on shipping labels, let's say. Yeah. So I went a good probably anywhere between 5 and 10 years without paying anything extra. The first time I got stung was with Encore Fortress Maximus.
Yeah, but look at it.
Yeah.
Big, I suspect.
Yeah, it's 2.5 foot long box. It's like, the box is like, that was the first thing I got stung on. And to be fair, what Encore reissues, they've got to be over, what, are they 20 years ago? I bet it's coming up to being about 20 years ago. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't. I think it was only something like probably about £15-20, if that. So it wasn't a lot back then, but it was still a case of I've been stung. I was most aggrieved. But so yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do, unless another UK retailer. Because I mean, you see, because the Fresh Monkey Fiction stuff is actually Big Bad Toy Store. It's them that's co-own and co-designing this stuff. It's not. I mean, it might be. I don't know, because up until recently, pretty much 95% of the stuff that Four Horsemen did was dealer exclusive or approved retailers. But now Gareth is seeming to get in stuff that would fall under that umbrella. So maybe. Pardon?
I'm literally just looking at them now.
Yeah, so maybe now, maybe the Fresh Monkey Fiction stuff, maybe a couple of years down the line, or maybe not even that, is something that Gareth could end up being able to get in.
Possibly.
But I know
by
that
then I probably won't be interested. If they're moving on to Q-Force and stuff like that by then, I probably won't be interested. You know, I think they've come out of the gates with the ones that everybody wants.
Sorry, what was that, Gareth? I missed that again.
Sorry, I'm just saying, you're saying in a couple of years' time it might be possible to get them.
Yeah.
By the time we get to that point, I probably won't be interested in the releases that they're doing then.
Right, yeah.
Because they've come out of the gate with the ones that everyone wants.
Yes.
Yeah? And in 2 years' time, if they've moved on to Q-Force or something like that, I don't think people are going to be quite as fussed.
I mean, actually, tell you what, that's a point. I'm going to take a look because somebody had put on eBay one of the Fresh Monkey Fiction Storm Shadows. Storm Shadows, Red Shadows.
Red Shadows. I knew what you meant.
I'm going to see what ended. You see, that's not. It ended up going for £45, which. I mean, I wouldn't have paid that myself, but it's a lot less than what I thought it would have ended up going for.
It's enough, though, isn't it? Really, for what it is.
I mean, you get a reasonable amount of accessories, but nothing that I would say warrants £45.
Yeah.
I mean, I think from UK retailers, I think they're doing at $37.99. But if you get from Big Bad, then the way that the exchange rate works out, I think it's something like 32. You know, so I think that for the like the accessories that you get with them, I think 32 is probably fair.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. You know, because it's just a case of it's like a lot of alternate hands. And then you've got a few weapons. Then you've got like weapon blast effects. But I think again, I mean, it's great marketing. It's not good for us, the end user, but from a marketing point of view and a business point of view, it's great because, I mean, I don't know why they've done it. They've done it to get around copyright and legal stuff. But if you want a Baron Ironblood, you have to get 2 figures because the bits that's in the other figure is there, so then you can make the Baron Ironblood.
Oh.
And then, like, if you want a Black Major, you've then to get this other figure as well because then that's got. So you've to end up buying. At minimum, you've got to buy 4 figures to be able to get your core characters that you want, if you know what I mean. So if you want a Red Shadow, you can just get that. But if you want a Baron Ironblood, you have to buy the Baron, and then you have to buy what's called the Legionnaire. And then if you want a Black Major, you have to buy what would be the Black Major, but then you've also got to buy Baron Ironblood. The only other one that is self-contained is the Red Jackal or Destro.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have been, you know, but again, it's legal reasons. It's to get round that kind of like, you know, because all the figures
It's not just that, because they could have come with an alternate head.
Well, they do.
They each come with 2 heads anyway, don't they? But
Yeah.
the one that's not on the body could be the one that you want to put on the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could even be a free mystery head that you don't know about, but you know about.
Well, the Red Shadow ones come with a werewolf head
Yeah.
and werewolf hands.
But they want you to buy the whole lot, don't they, at the end of the day?
Yeah. So, you know, but they do also have in the box the accessories to make it into a Red Shadow.
Now, Martin, now.
But yeah, because it's that thing where Valaverse own the rights to the Action Force name, but Hasbro still own the likeness rights for the Palatoy characters. So Baron Ironblood, Red Shadows, Hyena, Red Jackal and that. So it's split between 2 companies. You're frowning, Andy.
I'm just trying to think, because, I mean, I can't remember how long trademarks last, depending on where you are, but some of them must be getting pretty long in the tooth now. Unless you can renew them indefinitely, it's possible you can, actually.
Well, Action Force, like the
original workaround. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the original, what I call the proper Action Force figures, they finished in '84. Because from '85, that's when the G.I. Joe stuff basically were. I mean, they still called it Action Force, but the font and the logo was the G.I. Joe font and logo. It's just that it said Action Force. It was even in the G.I. Joe colours, but it was basically just repackages of all the G.I. Joe figures. So like your Snake Eyes and, Destro and Cobra Commander, and whereas up to 1984, it was your 5 points of articulation Action Force figures. Apart from the vehicles came with the G.I. Joe Bendy figures.
Apparently, trademarks last 10 years, but they can be renewed indefinitely. So you can keep a trademark going for quite a long time.
I would assume that if some toy manufacturer started selling Red Shadows, Hasbro would be knocking on their door post haste.
Yeah.
Even though, to them, it's a dead toy line.
That they're doing nothing with.
It's like the GoBot thing. It's like that's the GoBots are a dead toy line. Which is a shame.
It's a shame because they could issue GoBots with GoBot names and GoBot looking robots and the vehicles that they turned into. We could release those in the Transformers line, and nobody'd be bothered. They'd be happy just to have.
Hasbro have already done that of sorts. They've recoloured existing Transformer figures in the colours of the GoBot characters and given them GoBot names. Yeah, but
that's not really what I mean. But yeah,
no, I know what you mean. But I'm sure there must be some workaround for Bandai to be able to reissue those. Because they could release them under the Machine Robo.
They could do whatever they want with the designs, because the designs won't be protected anymore.
Well, you see, this is what I mean. It's like Bandai still own the rights to Machine Robo and Robo machines.
yeah.
It's just that the figures that Tonka licensed to create the GoBots are those figures.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a bit of a mess, because Hasbro bought Tonka, which means that now Hasbro own the GoBots branding and the GoBot characters' likenesses and names, but they don't own the rights to the toys. Because the toys were made under license from Bandai. So it's like you've got that situation where Bandai's got a toy line that they can't produce, because if they produce it, Hasbro will get shitty about it and say you're producing toys and we own the likeness rights to that.
I see. When you say likeness rights, what the hell are likeness rights?
Well, take for example the GoBot called Stax, yeah?
Yeah.
So we know from the cartoon he's called Stax. He's the orange long-nosed Peterbilt Mack truck, sorry.
Yeah, he's like a prime, isn't
he? Yeah? Right. That's the GoBot Stax, yeah?
Yeah.
But before he was the GoBot Stax, he was Machine Robo Car Carrier or something like that, I think he was called, yeah?
Okay.
That belongs to Bandai.
Yeah.
But they can't produce it because it looks exactly the same as the GoBot toy that was released by Tonka, which now Hasbro own.
Yeah, they might own the name that goes with that look, but they don't own the model. Because from a three-dimensional representation point of view, design-wise, this is exactly why we can get knockoff Transformers, and Hasbro doesn't go after people for knockoff Transformers. You can't protect the shape for that long. You can trademark the name, and that lasts longer. Can't trademark the shape. So they could release exactly the same looking toy. They just have to call it something different.
They have, Dave, but if you look, they have been significantly redesigned. So they do retain somewhat of a source likeness to the character that they're based on, but there's enough difference in them to separate them from the originals.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of differences internationally as well as to how IPR is dealt with.
Yeah.
some conventions.
Martin, my friend, I believe that we've moved on from this now.
But I mean,
maybe wait for round 2 or 3 or 4. Krusty will let us know.
but I do think that if I think if they were able to reissue the original Machine Robo figures, I think they'd be quite popular. I'd buy them. I know I would.
I have gathered a few over the last few years. I think I had more of them than I really anticipate me having had. If that makes any sort of sense. So growing up, I think I had those first, and then I got Transformers.
Right.
So I think I have some very early childhood memories of certain of them, at least. But then I also remember the cartoon quite fondly as well, in very limited bits,
Yeah.
But that for me was the run into Transformers for me personally.
But that's the thing. You see, GoBots did actually beat Transformers to the punch. They came before the Transformers. And there was a point when I was a kid that I had more GoBots than Transformers. But then come Christmas '86, that then went in Transformers' favour.
Yeah.
But my personal opinion on that is that when you look at GoBots versus Transformers, GoBot toys were always more pocket money friendly than what Transformers were.
Yeah.
Like your Bumblebee.
There's a lot of small ones. Yeah.
I think it was, if I remember right, it was $2.99 was Bumblebee back in the day, where your equivalent GoBot was only $1.99. So I mean, it doesn't sound a lot to us now, but back in '84,
third off though, isn't it?
a pound was a lot of money.
And a chunk of money, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, only the other day, Rudy was saying on Toy Me Toy You that he used to get 50p a week pocket money back then. So a pound is a lot of money when you get 50p pocket money.
Yeah.
And then when you actually get them together as well, and there's going to be a lot of Transformers fans that hate me for saying this, but like the smaller ones. So if you compare something like Bumblebee or Cliff Jumper to the smaller GoBots, the smaller GoBots were actually better made. The
way more metal.
Yeah. For the most part, they had more die casting. They had more detail on them. Yeah, okay. Some of the robot modes were a bit shonky. They're a bit of a stretch. But, I mean, I can remember there was two that I vividly remember. There was one that was a police car, which was called APB, I believe. And that was a solid lump of die cast. It transformed exactly the same way as Windcharger. That's how it transformed.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was another one, which is it was a white Rolls Royce Phantom, and it was called Tux.
That sounds like
Top Hat. It was called Top Hat. And when you transformed it, the robot's head had a top hat.
Okay, cool.
And it
Could
was
we
a
get
white
a Robo Machine Porsche and a Soundwave for Christmas, possibly 85. Sounds like a good Christmas, does that?
Mm-hmm.
If you grew up in Yorkshire, your dad definitely didn't want to pay the extra pound. Joe's asking, have we seen Mario yet? Well, I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the new one yet, no.
Oh, is the new Mario film?
Yeah, Mario Galaxy. It's a second film.
Right.
Technically, it's a third film because there was one back in 1992, 93, something like that.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is that the one? Is Jack Black in it?
Yeah, he does the voice of Bowser.
Ah, right.
Who was called King Koopa in my day. God, I feel old. Youngest one here, and I still feel old.
So yeah, where were we going with that? Oh yeah, I think we've done on that one. I think we've done.
I thought we've seen Mario in the chat. Not that Mario.
Not that.
And not the Bob Hoskins one either.
Not that one either.
All right, I suppose we'd better show my pickups, haven't I? There may be a theme. Sadly, I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but it is all die-cast this time.
Oh.
It is all die-cast. So, I received another Tamika car, which I did highlight to you earlier on. Lamborghini Murajota SVR.
Are they all that one in different colours?
I just got this one out of the box for you to have a look at. Which is first time I've got it out of the box, so it's first time I've had a look at it. It was sealed a few moments ago. The back lifts up like that. That's very nice. Shows you some engine detail.
Cool.
Very nice. Got wheels that go around like most toy cars do. So yeah, that's a very nice one. My Bolton Toy Fair pickup happened to be an orange one. Arriving with this one. What's that one?
I'm sensing the theme developing.
Yeah, there's a bit of a theme. Dave's approving. I did have these last time, but I don't believe that I showed them to you. Because I was planning to do videos of them, but I honestly can't be arsed. I've got a concept one in a very vibrant green. I'm not sure if I'm thrilled with this one, to be honest with you.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't have the same feel to me as the others do. It's concept, I suppose, isn't it?
It's made from the purest green.
It certainly is, isn't it? Or impurest. However, this one, in fact, let me get this out of the box. It comes in a. Let me get this one out of. I'm not taking it out of the case. I'll take it out of the box because it'll let more light in, won't it? Oh, I'm liking this one. I'm liking this one a lot. Sorry about the reflection. Look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a bit of a beast.
Yeah, I like that one. That's 1/43 scale. But my favourite has to be. It's from an anime I've never seen or heard of. And I didn't buy it because it's from an anime. I bought it because it's a lovely looking model. Now that one is a 1/24 scale.
They're from Speed Racer or something.
No, it's from the Circuit Wolf.
Okay.
So there's a lot of bump in the box with this one. Look at all that. Look at all that. Got a full product brochure.
You'll say not getting your money's worth.
Literally a catalogue. In fact, that might be a video. Some sort of poster. Goodness knows what's on that. It's Japanese. And more bump. So you get a tree. Comes with a tree, does that?
Excellent.
But yeah, that's. Oh, will the lid come off? Oh, there we are. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. So
they couldn't decide whether to put the spoiler on the back or the front, so they went in the middle.
Put it in the middle. Yeah.
Is it plastic?
No, it's die-cast, is it?
It's die-cast.
Well, die-cast with plastic parts, like they all are.
Yeah.
But no, it's Kyosho do some very nice models. I've got a few of theirs now.
That as well.
Yeah, I've got a few of theirs now, but yeah, I'm liking that one. So yeah, I'm sorry it's all die-cast, and I'm sorry it's all one car. I'll break it up a little bit. Go on, I'll break it up a little bit for you. I've got one Ben will like. In fact, Dave's gonna like it as well.
Right, get your financial advisor on the phone.
Sod off. It's the only kind of comments that you get on Twitch, is that?
I don't know, I thought it was quite a legitimate question, to be fair.
So,
I must admit, I did as well, Andy.
Era Car. Never heard of them, but apparently they're a pretty good brand. I don't know. But Nissan GTR. It is pink, hence why I said that Dave would like it. It's a Nissan, hence why I said that Ben would like it.
Hey, listen, pink does more than you think.
And it's a chrome pink. I think it's just metallic pink, but it's a chrome pink, which means I like it. And that's all that matters, is that I like it. The doors do open on this, I think. So just to break it up a bit, it's not all Lambos. So yeah, doors open on it. Nice and smooth too. Yeah. Ooh, GTR, says Ben.
Ben's salivating a little bit, I think.
Ben does like it. I thought he would. Never apologise for a Lambo, Gareth. Christy, Dave, he says one of them is smart. I'm not sure which. I think they're all smart myself, but you know, it matches my shirt.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see a nice like Lancia Stratos now and again, or a nice Ford GT40.
Oh, stop it! I seem to have made a little bit of a thing for Miuras and Jotas, so I'm going to stick with that and rather not expand and start adding more to it. It's bad enough I've got all my escorts over there. Let's go back to this. That's better. There we are. That's better. It got lost in the shirt. That's a new series, is that? It's inspired by Lost in Space, but it's on cool design shirts. Lost in the shirt. Add more. Do it. No, this is enough. I think I do need to find a way of displaying them though, and it'd be nice if I could sort of like have, I don't know, maybe one shelf, which they're all together on. I have seen a 1/18 scale one, and I was so close, so close to buying it, but it would have gone over the 135, and I know that I would have been stung at customs, and that's what put me off. I was like, if I'm going to pay that for it, I'm not paying that on top. Remember, we don't collect diecast. Good shout, Ed. I've just put a Stratus back up on the wall after it fell off earlier. G40, there. GT40s are lovely, yeah. Modelmatic is a good little site for modern diecast. Thank you for that. I was getting some from there for my son for a while. I might take a little look.
Yeah.
The problem is I can get it all at trade price if it's currently available here. That is the only thing, isn't it? Going for 80s TV and film related. You know, Dave, I don't know if you're on WhatsApp, but I think you'd enjoy it in our group. If you want to send me your number, your WhatsApp number, I'll more than happily add you to it. And then we'll have 3 Daves in that group that I can think of. No, there's another one as well down in Australia, isn't there? Said there before. I'd love a strap. There's one in the shop, isn't there?
What shop would that be?
What shop would that be? Oh God, what's it called now?
Won't come to me.
I can't remember what it's called now. Oh God, yeah, that's it.
It's fine magic.
I'll leave that there for a few minutes. Back to the comments. Get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, I think we're probably about done. We've gone 10 minutes over nearly, haven't we? That's
Yeah.
not bad considering we didn't have much topic to talk about.
Keep time to go.
And we haven't put Andy's homework up.
No.
We'll save that for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, save that for next time.
Good. You don't have to do homework next time.
Speaking of next time, has anybody got anything coming up that they want to share with the world?
I have a video tomorrow.
Go on then, tell us all about it.
It's called The Brave and the Brawns.
And then we don't need to watch it.
Brawn.
Brawns.
Bronze.
It's your idea, your fault. You made
Mine?
it. Sort
Why
of.
is it my fault?
Because you gave me the site that allowed me to produce a chunk of the video.
You messaged me because you messaged me because you thought you had some bad head, and I was like, no, it's not bad head. It's just a different kind
thing
of
as
head.
bad head. Ouch!
So yes, it's just another one of my little sort of random pickup videos with a sort of robotic theme, which will lead nicely into Ed's thereafter, and I will set that up forthwith. Welcome to the jungle.
Jeffrey, George, and Bungle. Now that was a TV show, wasn't it?
Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Unzip it. Don't forget to zip it.
Excellent.
I've said this.
Ed, what have you got coming up, Ed?
Did you know that George and Zippy were voiced by Roy Skelton, who did the voices for the Daleks? Yeah, yeah, both voiced. But I want to see a video footage of him doing the voices. Oh, Zippy, please stop it! Shut up! Shut up, George! You're doing my head in again. I would love to see the clip. Sorry, Ed. What are you coming up?
No, it's fine. No, well, I mean, the Seth MacFarlane does it, you know, with Family Guy. You know, because he like, was it Stewie?
He does a great bit on the Graham Norton show once
Yes.
when he shows off the switching.
Yeah.
Cool.
So tomorrow. Yeah, so I have a video tomorrow where I'll be taking a look at Sentinel Prime from the Missing Link. Missing Link Sentinel Prime. It is the bit. It was the bit that was excised from last week's video because it was overrunning.
Sorry, come back.
So it's like it's your part two, your second helping, your second portion, if you will. You had your bowl, you had your Vaults of Iacon official logoed bowl. You went back and you asked, please sir, can I have some more? And I put a big dollop in your bowl for you, and you can watch. And that's tomorrow evening. In fact, would you like to just have a quick look at him?
Oh, we'd love to.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Aye.
He's on the,
Ed, why have you got a light shining on your back?
You what? Sorry.
Why have you got mood lighting shining on your back?
It's 3-point lighting system.
Yeah, but don't you have to be able to see the third point?
No, you don't. No.
No. Okay.
No. The third point. The third point is just to create a shadow, a line round you to separate you from the background.
Right. It's not working.
So you have your key light, your fill light, and then your separating light. No, it's not working because I haven't got my other lighting on up here.
Ah.
But yeah, here's Sentinel.
Piss Prime.
For some reason, that wasn't the colour I was expecting.
It should be orange, shouldn't it?
Well,
I don't know what colour I was expecting, but not that.
I go into this during the video, so I won't spoil it now, but I go into the whole thing about being named Sentinel and whatnot. So I do go into it. The matrix of leadership is vac metalized in a nice chromy green, which does look very nice actually, but absolutely don't understand why. But
Apparently,
yeah.
they use up their leftover paint.
No,
But yeah.
because.
so he's
That's it. Just because.
he will be the subject of tomorrow's video. I've yet to come up with an idea for what to do on Sunday because I can't defer again. I ought to do something Sunday. There'll be a video. There'll be a couple of videos coming up for. Well, one of the things that's arriving tomorrow, there'll be a video for, and then when I get my hands on what's down at Gareth's shop, there'll be a short video for that. And then next week, it will be back to the back catalogue. So it'll be a G1 Transformer from a reissue from the early 2000s. Which one yet? I don't know. I haven't decided yet which one it's going to be. Huh?
Martin said it's charging, Ed.
Ah, right. Yes, it's my blue charging light. Yes. So yeah, so that's what's yeah, that's what's from me. Yeah.
You know what? I've got sat right here on the desk in front of me. And we were talking about things I should have made toys of, yeah?
25.
Literally on the desk in front of me, and I never even thought to say Short Circuit.
Oh,
Oh, it won't be so bad if the second film wasn't about the sale of such toys that never existed.
indeed.
Yeah.
It would
We
be
won't start a new topic. We won't start a new topic. I just think it's funny that it never dawned on me. Well, thank you guys for joining me on yet another adventure. And thank everyone at home for watching and putting up with us and being contributory in the live chat. I'm sure that we'll be having much more chat over the next few days in the WhatsApp group as well. Thank you all, everyone. And do I have Oak coming up? I've got an Oak filmed. I tried filming something today and people walked in the shop and all over the top of it. So I just looked at the camera and I was like, yeah, maybe later. And later never arrived. So yeah, I've got an Oak coming up. So yeah, we're done. Thank you all. Thank you all very, very much. Catch you next time.
Peace out.